So I've been getting questions about the economic outlook and what's going to likely happen over the next couple of quarters. The biggest things that we're seeing still today is inflation and interest rates. Inflation is trending down, which is positive, but there's certain things in the economy right now that are actually some cause of concern for central banks. The biggest one right now is labor markets. The central banks were expecting labor markets to actually contract, slow down. But what's happened is we've actually had some really strong numbers. So if we go back even as recent as 5-6 weeks ago, we were expecting Central Bank of Canada, or Bank of Canada, and the US Fed to actually hike once, which we saw in January. And then they were going to take some time to just reassess the economy. We might have even seen some rate decreases here later into the year, into next year. But given the strong economic data with jobs and profitability of the company, maybe 1 or 2 more rate hikes are on the horizon. So what does that mean for us? Right now the markets are a little bit choppy, okay, because there's some uncertainty with interest rates. But overall, there's reasons to be optimistic. If we look at some of the major markets here in North America, we have the S&P 500 as an example is actually coming up off its low. And then from a technical point of view, is actually broken through that kind of resistance level and is now looking to trend upwards. The same can be said for the NASDAQ. And this is the growth company that was really hit hard last year. But again, it's actually pushed through some technical levels that actually has some room for some optimism. So if you're curious and you're wondering, hey, am I positioned properly to actually take advantage over the next, 12 to 18 months, you should be talking to an investment professional and get a second opinion. And just say, hey, how much risk am I taking? What if we do go through a contraction? What's that going to do to my current net worth, my current portfolio? And as we actually move forward and we have the uptrend, am I positioned properly to make sure that I'm maximizing that? So again, I would suggest getting in touch or getting a second opinion to make sure that you're squeezing out as much of your gains as possible.